Hello, my name is Ilona, and today is Monday, November 21st, 2022. And I've noticed a few things this morning. Disney, apparently, Bob Chapek quit, which is not very surprising because, well, they've been losing a lot of money. They've been pushing a lot of agendas in their movies lately and their TV series, and I don't think anyone is buying it. So Bob Iger apparently is returning to Disney, so that could be very interesting what's going to happen there. Project Veritas is back on Twitter, and to me, the most important thing I saw this morning is that Elon Musk actually said that the number one priority will be to look at children on Twitter and the exploitation of children. Very, very interesting, and to me, I'm very happy to read to seen that that's the priority number one. A lot of things have happened through social media concerning children in all kinds of way. The dark energies have been using it to do all kinds of horrible things in that way. So I'm very happy to read that he's going to do something about it, and it's number one top priority. This is also showing people things. So a lot of people are now also confronted with that. So it's very interesting that he's mentioning this and putting this as top priority. I think this is top priority. This is about the children. So that is the most important thing. This really, everything is about this entire war, this spiritual war. It's ultimately about the children. So I'm very glad to read that, or at least this morning, that that's his priority. And I think more and more things are going to come out. What I want to take a look at first is Brazil. A lot of things are happening there. People are standing up for, I think, since everything happened with the voting, they've been out in the streets asking the military to step in. If I'm not mistaken, Bolsonaro actually filed a complaint against what happened with the voting, and we'll have to wait and see. I do believe the military will step in, but I'm just going to see what the energy is of Brazil right now. I shared a clip this morning of a video where there were representatives, apparently of the new president Lula, that wanted to take away the children from the people that are standing up. Well, the people were not having it, so they sent those representatives away. But just to show you the level they fight, which is a very low level. There's something coming. Let's see the strength. The strength of the people of Brazil. I think they completely underestimated that. They are not tolerating this. And this is really about strength. This is a very interesting card. So let's see the energy of Brazil right now. We have the Nine of Swords. We've got the King of Cups as the central card. We have the Four of Pentacles in the past. We've got the Queen of Pentacles underneath the King of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups in the future and the Six of Swords in the future. So this is very, very interesting, especially this card, of course, that fell out. This is about their strength. This is about standing up. People are not, accepting it. And I'm actually very, it's very inspiring to see all these people just standing there and standing up and refusing to back down. This is about the strength of the people in Brazil. There is obviously a lot of stress. A lot of this, this is not what they wanted. And they're standing up. They're asking the military to step in. They are really prepared to just stand there and stand up for themselves. This is about connecting. This is about, it's not even in any violent way. You just see people peacefully standing there for their country, for the love of their family, their country. It's beautiful to see. This is about connecting. Of course, the media is not showing this, but in the Truth community, we see, of course, a lot of video. And I do believe this is more and more things are going to come out because the media won't be able to repress this for very much longer. They'll try, but I do think there's a change happening there as well. But the King of Cups is really about connecting and standing up from a place of strength Very important from a place of love, strength, and connection. And that's very important, that if you do stand up, you have a feeling you want to stand up for yourself, then do that from a place of strength, from a place of connection, from love, from standing there because you really believe in your rights. Don't stand there from frustration. But that's, of course, there is a lot of frustration going on there as well. But I do believe that the main energy there is standing united for the love of their country, for the love of their family. So that's a beautiful thing, especially this love of family there as well. I do believe it's a very strong bond in Brazil. And that's why the people were, of course, standing up when they're trying to take the children away from other people. That they did not tolerate that. But the near future and the future, this looks very beautiful. This is like this beautiful connection. So I do believe they are moving away from this energy. I do not believe that this Lula is actually going to become a president. They will not tolerate that. I do believe things will happen, probably with the military, but I'm going to actually take a look at that as well. But this is just very beautiful card. So I do believe the energy is changing in Brazil. And like I said, because they are really standing there from this place of connection, that is changing. That is the strength, and things are changing. They're moving away. It's still a little bit, not very secure where they're heading, but they're moving away from this old corrupt situation. And I do believe that ultimately everything will be all right in Brazil. But right now there are still some it's almost like a patience, almost like everything is kind of standing still. And that is where it's interesting, because I also heard a message from Alex Collier. Yes, he recorded it, if I'm not mistaken, November 17th, 2022. He was mentioning UFOs that were placed with Alaska. They were going to help Australia, but also mentioned Brazil, and that the military is waiting for something that's going to happen worldwide, which fits with, of course, what we know from the 17th letter of the alphabet, that the military is going to, actually, if they're going to step up, it will be worldwide. So a lot of countries will be involved, and it's almost like they're waiting in Brazil for the green light to step in. And I just wanted to take a look at that message, if there was, of course, truth to it. I think it was from the 17th of November, if I'm not mistaken, the message. But it's we'll have to wait and see, but I'm just going to take a look if there's truth to it. I do believe that ultimately the military is going to step up, and it will be worldwide. And there will be help from off-worlders as well. So we're just going to... There's a card going in another direction. Let's see. This is about information coming out. This is interesting. The Page of Swords. So we're going to use that card. Then we have the Seven of Wands as the central card. We have the Nine of Wands in the past. We've got the Magician underneath the Seven of Wands. We've got the Emperor. That's very interesting. And we have the Empress. Oh, this is beautiful. So yes, I do believe there's truth to this message, and I do believe that the militaries are standing by, and it's almost like they're waiting for the green light. So this information, I do believe, is correct, and they are in a far better position than the dark energies, but especially this card. And I do believe that the White Hats are going to step up the military. They're going to be helped by off-worlders as well. But it's almost waiting for the moment to step in. It's almost like they're waiting for the green light. And we, of course, do not know when this is going to happen. Could be this week, could be another month, maybe 2 months. I just don't know. But it's not going to take years. That's the feeling I'm getting. We don't have to wait for years for this is going to happen. I don't believe so. They are standing by. It's almost like I do believe all these exercises, they have all these military exercises around, all kinds of countries, in the Netherlands as well. I believe it's all placing people in certain situations, certain positions, Maybe some things needed to still be worked out in that area, but I do believe it's all placing all these military in their position. So when the time is there, they can step up, they can step, do what they're supposed to be doing, the magician. This is really about manifestation. This is, doing what needs to be done, so to speak. And especially with these two beautiful cards, this is the military in a way, the emperor. It's also the male masculine principle with the female principle, these sacred principles that need to be balanced. And that's really what they're bringing back. They're bringing back this balance between the masculine and the feminine, and really returning the power to humanity, because ultimately they can help us, but we are the ones that need to step up in our own authority, start manifesting what we truly want. But I do believe that the information he has given, there's truth to this. And I do believe that the military is standing by. They're pretty much waiting for the sign, I think. And we just don't know when that's going to happen. But in a way, they are ready. And they really are going to balance, bring back that balance and help humanity in a way to get back into our own power again and start using our own strength, manifesting. But that's something we have to do. They can help us. They can help us, to take away those puppets. Of course, they helped us with cleaning up what's beneath the earth, above us. But we have to do the work inside ourselves. So we need to work with our energies. I've mentioned this many times before. We can't just sit back and wait for the military to fix everything. We need to start fixing things inside ourselves, work with our energies so we can fix outside of ourselves. So very, very important. We need to balance this inside ourselves. But this is very interesting, and I do believe that what Alex is mentioning is correct. But we have to wait and see when this is going to happen. But they are standing by. I do believe they're all in position. And there's still some waiting on things. Like some things have to fall in certain places before they can really step up, before everything is green light is given. So even in Brazil, it's almost like the military is waiting for something. It's very interesting. So this is what I've got for today, and hope to see you in another video. Bye.